Zara, you have been killing it. Hi friends, I hope you're having an inspiring day. I have not done a Zara haul in some time. I really haven't done a lot of hauls very regularly, and I think I mentioned this in another video, but it's really just because I'm gonna share it with you when it comes up, but not just for the sake of shopping, you know, we're just trying to be more mindful with how we consume. Anyhow, a trip to the Maldives, and I had purchased some items specifically for the looks. And I'm quite happy with some of the pieces. A few little trendy things that I wanted to try, always with a timeless classic twist, as you know. If you're new to my channel, I think that that's kind of how I would describe my style. Timeless elegance with a bit of a twist, or at least that's how I want to dress. I will say I did go in store to pick out these pieces, or to shop rather, and I've actually been noticing that going into shop actually leads you to better purchase decisions. You can actually check out the seams of certain things, and anytime with any brand, you really have to look into each item and the quality of each piece, how each piece is made, to see if it's got that long-term sort of longevity capability in your closet. Unlike hauls in the past that I've done, if you've been with my channel for years, I no longer purchase like items in categories to add to my closet every single season, rather piece based. So whether it's like a look I want to try or something that I feel like is missing in my closet. So we have a little bit of an array. I'm going to start with this one here because I actually picked it up in two colors. I loved it so much. So it is this silky, satiny front tie-up blouse. This is definitely a trendier item right now. It's got that sort of classic look because it's a satin collared shirt, collared blouse, but it's got a little bit of a trendy twist because of the front tie action here. And I will say that I was skeptical of these tops in general because my chest size is a 32D, so I just figured there was literally no way something could fit my body well, but because I was in store and the quality of the piece looked so good, I figured I would try it on, and this one actually form fits really well. So instead of kind of draping, which would only work if you have, you know, a little bit of a smaller chest size and like not a lot of things dangling around, this one actually form fits, so the front tie-up action, as you'll see when I try it on, actually kind of holds the girls together a little bit. But in terms of other little details, it also has a very simple minimalistic sleeve, which I like, and as well as a little slit for movements. And this top here is $39, so actually a pretty good steal. So here's the black top on, and as you can see, this is what I mean in terms of when it is fully fastened, you kind of feel like you're actually quite supported or quite covered. You can also open them up. I think that the typical trend for this type of top is to kind of wear it open like this, so it's really sexy and you really have the girls on display, but I kind of like that you can adjust it as you wish in terms of how open you really want the top to be. Other than that, I love that sort of faux bell sleeve action because of the slits there. I love how clean cut all of the seams are. It only does have a double tie up as well, which I think makes it a lot less busy, but the collar, the way that the collar kind of opens up, I think is so elegant. I love a nice open collar and seeing your collarbone kind of come out. You can also accessorize this really nicely with sort of layered up necklaces, but such a win, and really, really glad that I found a piece to let me play with this trend. As you know, when I like something, I am a creature of habit, and it's because I will purchase it in another color. So this is the same top as the black one, but in white. And I will say that for a white satin top, it is not sheer, which is a really big call out. Other than that, it is the exact same style and design, but I thought just like a really nice, timeless, classic look with a little bit of a twist. And here is the white version of the same top. I'm not wearing a bra with this, so you can kind of see how much or how little sheerness there is in this top, but I love it in white. I think it looks really nice. The white satin quality I think is also really, really well done. It's kind of this off-white creamy color, which I think just adds this sort of warmth to it, makes it a little bit less stark and gives it almost a more luxe feel. But even just paired up with a black little pencil skirt here, very 90s, not 70s, 90s. What am I talking about? I am a 92 baby. As I'm talking through this, I'm realizing I really am a creature of habit, but I found these basics at Zara and was really, really impressed. So I'm a big fan of Skims. I love Skims pieces, period, full stop. It's become like a little bit of my new obsession. I reviewed it a little bit a while ago, but I really got to go through my whole Skims collection because I've collected a lot over the years. Anyhow, I love them, but they are quite pricey. And these basics from Zara really do rival what I like about Skims. So I picked up this little seamless crop tank, and these are so great just to kind of layer under anything or just to use as a top and then accessorize heavily or have a statement bottom to them. But it is really just a basic. What I'd like to call out is the fact that it is really well finished. So the piping on the inside of the sleeve here, really well done. I love a high neck. I think that a high scoop neck like this just looks so classy and so chic, even if you're just wearing something like a tank top. These are the little differentiators that are going to make a basic look elevated. In terms of the fabric, it is this stretchy sort of classic Zara neoprene style fabric, and these are $16.90, so a great steal. And as we're talking about, I am a creature of habit, and I thought this would be so fun to kind of break out of my comfort zone and try something different. So I picked up this hot fuchsia pink one, which I feel like I could kind of color block with another statement color on the bottom, accessorize, and or just wear it with a neutral and kind of let it be the statement itself. Also, it's still $16.90. Here is the black tank on. It is quite snug, which I like. I feel like you need that for a top like this. I'm also not wearing a bra with this one, so take that as you will. But other than that, just a nice, seamless, clean, smooth tank crop. And here is the top in hot pink. I really don't know how I feel about myself in this fuchsia color, but for $16.90, I feel like it's something to play around with and a really like lightweight way to kind of lean into the look and lean into something that's a little bit different. But same top, but just in this fun fuchsia color. I think they also have it in a bright orange as well. Moving to bottoms, this piece is tried and tested because I have it in black and I love it. If you don't know, I actually salsa dance. It is like a new addiction slash hobby for me. But I fell in love with this black skirt that Zara carries. The quality of it is just so good. It feels so heavy, so thick. And so I picked up the same skirt in the white. So Zara has made these types of skirts for gosh knows how long, but this particular model I really like because of a couple things. One, very clean seams. So you see that it's got the front flap here and nothing else. It's got the little shorts underneath, but other than that, nothing crazy going on. Very clean front seam as well, so it really does give you that nice clean aesthetic look. Side zipper that is concealed, very nice, but the biggest thing is just the fabric quality of this is heavy. It's got weight to it, which makes it look more expensive than it is. On the back, we do have some darting as well. This is in the cream color, which already kind of scares me because I'm pretty sure I already got it dirty, but nevertheless, it does have the little shorts underneath. This is quite a mini skirt, but I would say if you want it to be a true mini, size appropriately, so this is an extra small for me, but if you wanted to kind of sit lower on your waist and be a little bit longer of a mini skirt, size down, so I would get a size small in that case. And this skirt here is $45.90. Here is the little white mini on. So as I mentioned, I got this in the extra small, which is true to size in that it fits high on my waistline, but because of that, it is definitely a really short mini short. It does still have the shorts underneath, but it does give quite the look of a mini skirt. I'm not quite sure why, but in the black it doesn't look this mini, but somehow in the white it does. I will play around with it and see how comfortable I am because I do typically like to be a little bit more covered than this, but it does have that quality that I was talking about, that nice heavy quality to the fabric that I really like. And I'm kind of digging this color combination, you know, like white and fuchsia. Like, this is so fun. I'm into it. Last but not least is dresses, and I have to say Zara always kind of kicks it out of the ballpark when it comes to statement dresses. I have so many statement dresses from them that I've collected over the years. I still have and I still wear today. I'm so sorry on my Instagram if you ask me for links to things and I don't have them, and it's really because I try to rewear my closet as much as possible, and my statement dresses are one of those things that I do rewear. For me, it's not just like a one occasion and that's it, especially if I really like the style or the trend. It doesn't really matter if it's still trendy for me. If I liked it, I will kind of keep wearing it. But anyhow, I digress. Picked up this meshy, long, corsety looking dress, and I just felt like it gave me sunset vibes or sunrise vibes, you know, which for tropical vibes, just all the vibes. A few things to note about this dress: it does have this underwiring here, which is a good or bad thing. This is supposed to give you that sort of drapey looking action, which is not that safe for the girls, I must say, but it does give you that very sexy look. Other than that, it does have a little bit of the continuation of the corset, but not a whole lot, so it's not going to cinch you in fully at the ribcage section. It does have a back zipper, and it is strapless. It is fully lined, so it's not see-through in terms of it's got the mesh layer and then it's got the additional layer underneath. I have a lot of these meshy dresses. I find them to be really, really flattering because it naturally has ruches. So it form fits to the curves of your body, but it doesn't like accentuate every ripple and roll, although we are cool with ripples and rolls, but just in case. And this dress here was $69.90 and is like pretty much a maxi length, but nice and tight. Here is the sunset dress on. I love the colors. I think it is so pretty, but I will also say, although I do intend to keep this because I think it's going to be really nice in general for that sort of tropical vibe, it doesn't have a whole lot of support for the girls, for me in particular, and this is very loosey-goosey in terms of just feeling like it could just fall down at any moment. So this is one of those dresses you definitely have to sort of wear clothing tape for. I think if they had put like a silicone piece up top here, it would hold it up a little bit better and not just feel like it's really loosey-goosey. But the point of this is to kind of have that sort of tapered, almost curtain style fold over action to this dress. So this is why it looks like this, but it is going to definitely need clothing tape. And here is the back and side. It is very comfortable, as I mentioned, because of this meshy fabric. Makes it really nice and stretchy and breathable, and I just love this sort of mesh dress trend in general. The very last thing I picked up in this haul is swimwear, and I have to say Zara has some cute swimwear, quite good quality as well. I picked up this one piece in this olivey green shade with this ring action in the center. I do find that their pieces are not super micro like is the trend, but they're not good granny style either. I think they're really nice mix in between. It's got a nice low back to it. I love green as a color in general. I kind of wish it was a little bit brighter, but I do feel like it's a nice piece to add to the closet. That, as well as the fact that one pieces also double as bodysuits. I use this hack all the time, wearing my bathing suits as bodysuits, so keep that in mind as well. But this piece here was $65.90, so not the cheapest of swimwear that you can find on the market, but I have tried them in the past and really do quite like Zara swimwear. And here is the bathing suit on. I actually really like the way that this fits. It definitely does have a higher leg action. So two things. One, I prefer this because I feel like it elongates the legs. But two, there are some people who are just not as comfortable with it. So I would just keep that in mind. Here is the back side to it here. It is a little bit cheeky, I won't lie. And it's got a really nice low back, the way that it scoops downwards. But I think this would also look really nice kind of paired up with a pair of black trousers in addition to being a bathing suit. So I do like the fact that this does sort of double whammy. We love a multifunctional piece. And I will say that the quality kind of holds up to what I had in mind when I've tried other Zara swim pieces. Definitely really nice quality. It is not padded, so you just want to keep that in mind. But other than that, very cute. And that is it for my sort of impromptu, I don't even know what to call it, pre-spring holiday vacation Zara haul. This is kind of just what they had in store right now that piqued my interest and also checked off the quality. And we're really just in our phase of our life where we're purchasing things not just because they may look good, but because they're actually going to hold up in our closet. So here we are, resisting the temptation of buying a trendy item that is literally not even gonna last a one-time wear. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, friends. Let me know what you thought about my pieces. As always, I will link them in the description box below. Always so nice hanging out with you. I've got a lot of different brands that I want to try and that have kind of piqued my interest recently. And I'm also gonna go through my closet and just find like the really key hero items that I've tried and tested and share those back with you. So keep an eye out for those as well. I'm kind of like in a transition phase where I'm trying to figure out how best to share with you the best pieces in my closet and how to kind of impart what I've learned with you. But I also love hearing what you have to think, so let me know in the comments below. But thank you so much for being patient with me on this channel. I really appreciate it while I kind of sort out how best to add value to your life. So thank you so much for being here as always. I hope you have an inspiring rest of your day. Remember that kindness doesn't cost a thing, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!